At the edge of the world, the sun stretched faintly up to the stars, and our village lay peacefully in the first light of day. And as the morning softly whispered to us a notion of the coming day, we noticed a set of tracks near the huts that belonged to a magnificent deer and blazed its trail towards the woods. In our contemplation, we sensed that this animal was grander than any we had ever hunted to this day. Seeking hunting glory, victory and trophies, we had our weapons ready before the sun was up, and riding on the early mists of morning, we the hunters left the village. At that hour there were many of us, gone to conquer the woods, to try our hunting luck in the twilight of morning and amidst whispering leaves. From tree to tree we hurried, in silence, our eyes fixed on the deer's tracks, strange writing in leaves and grit, unfamiliar words that we followed, not knowing what they meant. The woods were one big shadow, seeming to conceal questions and answer, but all we could see were the tracks, at whose end we contemplated a giant trophy. The prey's tracks remained strong, and its hoof wide, very wide. This was the time to be and to become, and no hunt we had ever waged before could be anything like this, and nor could any animal compare to this one that moved through the forest, as if it were drawing it. Softly, the powerful tracks in the ground whispered to us that in the wake of this deer there lay a secret that was even grander than the deer itself. Some of us fled this secret, others exhausted gave up, and with every passing hour, the hunting numbers diminished further. The leaves, however, whispered more brightly with each hunter that turned and left, almost as if the thicket were laughing at us. Soon, as the day approached evening, every head long since gone down from the shadows of hunger, only two of us remained, and one of the two was me. At a clearing, where the shadows of the evening sun blended with the unknown tracks on the ground, we finally came face to face with him, the mighty deer, with its hoof full of secrets. His eyes crossed ours, the final light of day fell gracefully through his splendid antlers, and in silent awe we froze at how we had come to defeat him. How could we have managed it? We were standing eye to eye with God, the air filled with shimmering wonder, the hunt and the fame forgotten. My last companion's bow fell to the ground, and he fled the deer in the woods, home to the village. I was the only one left now, and in the silvery eye of the deer, I beheld myself. How curious what I was seeing. How curious what I realised, a hunter I had been. Now I was mere prey. I stood there at the end of the hunt, had followed my own tracks from morning to evening, had deemed them mysterious, and been held captivated. How another could have been standing here instead of me. I was standing opposite myself, the spear in my hand an utter joke, the deer gone, only me remaining. From my temples his antlers began to sprout, and in the final sunlight there was me. No hunter, no bounty, just me, and my own trophy unto myself. A jewel that no one would see, and that no one would know. I would return home to the village as one of many, on whose side the luck of the gods had supposedly not been. I, however, was on a higher hunt, and had, without casting a single spear, secured the gods' highest grace.